Good morning, my name is Aljane Solis.
And my name is Lorraine Angela Casimiro.
And today, we will be presenting the beauty of Zamboanga Peninsula. Zamboanga Peninsula is designated as Region 9. The name Zamboanga came from the Malay word Sambangan, meaning a place where wildflowers grow. The region consists of 4 provinces, the Zamboanga del Norte, Zamboanga del Sur, Zamboanga Sibugay, and Sulu, and 2 chartered cities, the Zamboanga City, the highly urbanized city, and Isabela City.
So, Zamboanga Peninsula, we have 4 provinces. Provinces of Zamboanga del Norte, Province of Zamboanga del Sur, Province of Zamboanga Sibugay, and Province of Sulu.
Provinces, Zamboanga del Norte, the capital is Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Sur is Pagadian City, Zamboanga Sibugay is Ipil, and Sulu is Sula.
So, let's move on to the total populations in thousands. As of 2024, Zamboanga del Norte, 1,067, Zamboanga del Sur, 1,045, City of Zamboanga, 1,019, Zamboanga Sibugay, 661, City of Isabela, 151, and Sulu, 1,146. The total population naman as of 2024, July 1, we have 3,919,000.
Component City, Dapitan City, Dipolog City, Pagadian City, Isabela City, and Zamboanga City.
Independent city, Zamboanga City. So, the city is located in the southwestern Philippines and is known as Asia's Latin City due to the influence of Spanish Muslim culture on its heritage.
Regional Capital, Pagadian City.
So, the religion, we have Roman Catholicism, Christian groups, Baptist, Methodist, Aglipayans, Church of Christ of Latter-day Saints, Iglesia ni Cristo, Jehovah's Witnesses, Seventh-day Adventists, and other evangelical Christians.
Fall in love with Zamboanga Peninsula, where you'll see bursts of colors like these beautiful vintas and the calming crash of waves on the ocean. Escape to the peaceful retreat of nature. Hear the soothing sound of cascading waters. Savor a sumptuous halal feast from a charming floating cottage to charming restaurants. Relax with a cup of rich native coffee with some tasty local snacks. Finally, head to Dipolog Boulevard to witness one of the most beautiful sunsets you'll ever see. Discover new experiences to love when you visit Zamboanga Peninsula.
Ethnic group, so we have the Tausug. The Tausug people are brave seafarers from the Sulu archipelago known for their rich culture and strong Islamic faith. So, Tausug people, kilala sila sa kanilang mayamang kulturang Moro and kasaysayan bilang mahusay na mangangalakal at mandirigma ng dagat. The next is the Sama or the Samal people, are indigenous to the Zamboanga Peninsula, often living along the coast in houses on stilts. So, Samal people, sila din yung tinatawag na Badjaw or the Samalaot, which means tao ng dagat. So, they are known for their seafaring skills in boat building and pearl diving. So, kilala sila sa kanilang tradisyong paglalakbay at paghuhukay ng mga perlas. And their economy is based on the fishing and trading.
Sabanan are an indigenous people of Zamboanga Peninsula in western Mindanao, who originally lived along riverbanks before being pushed to the mountains. Their names means people of the river. The Sabanan are known for their rich culture, musical gongs, and traditional dances. They value peace, community, and nature. The Akan people are an indigenous Muslim community that is primarily located in the southern Philippines. Tinatawag din po ang mga Yakan, sikat din po ang mga Yakan people sa kanilang traditional makeup na tinatawag na tanyak-tanyak na pinaghalong Chinese face powder at tubig na inilalagay sa kanilang muka at na para sa kasal at sumisimbolo po ito sa buwan at bituin na saksi sa kanilang pagmamahal.
Next, handicrafts. Yakan weaving is a traditional textile craft of the Yakan people in Basilan, near Zamboanga City, Philippines. Renowned for producing colorful hand-woven fabrics with intricate geometric and symbolic patterns.
Abinta is a traditional Philippine boat from the Sulu Archipelago and Zamboanga Peninsula, known for its colorful sails and used by the Moro people of fishing and transport. So, ang binta po is ginagamit po ng mga tao sa Zamboanga Peninsula sa kanila pong paghahanap buhay.
Pink Sand Beach is known for its sand that looks like pink because of tiny red corals mixed with white sand. The water is clear and the place is calm and beautiful. It is one of the most famous tourist spots in Zamboanga City. So, Pink Sand Beach, located siya sa Great Santa Cruz Island sa Zamboanga City. So, Pink Sand Beach, hindi siya yung totally pink na ina-expect natin. So, ang buhangin doon is bagya siyang color pink dahil sa mga durog na red organ pipe coral na nakahalo sa puting buhangin. So, kapag nababasa yung buhangin, dun pa lang talaga natin makikita na nagiging color pink yung buhangin.
Rainbow Mosque. Rainbow Mosque is located in Zamboanga City. It's a beautifully designed mosque known for its colorful, rainbow dim exterior that symbolize peace, unity, and cultural diversity among the people of Zamboanga. So, makikita po natin sa Rainbow Mosque na ang creativity at culture ng mga Muslim.
So, Dr. Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonzaria Londa lived in Dapitan from 1892-1896. He built a school for boys and taught them lessons in science, math, and values. He also worked as a doctor, treating poor people for free. He continued to show his love for the Filipino people through service, education, and hard work.
Vicente Alvarez was a revolutionary leader from the Zamboanga who led the fight against Spanish forces. He is remembered as a hero of Zamboanga for his bravery, leadership, and contribution to the Philippines' independence. He became the first president of the short-lived Republic of Zamboanga after successfully driving out the Spaniards in 1899.
The delicacy, we have the lokot-lokot. So, for the delicacy, we have a lokot-lokot. It's a crispy Filipino delicacy made from glutinous rice batter, fried into thin webs, and rolled into tight cones. It is popular in Mindanao, especially
Zamboanga del Norte, founded on June 6, 1952, capital is Dipolog City, 25 municipalities, 2 cities, 691 barangays, dialect and languages, Cebuano, Visayan, Subanen, Filipino, and English. Zamboanga del Norte, also known as the largest province in the Zamboanga Peninsula in terms of the land area. Dipolog is known for its wild orchid and its sardines industry. What is the Norte known for? Zamboanga del Norte has been made famous by the beauty and charm of the orchid city of Dipolog and the historical rustic quaintness of the shrine city of Dapitan. Bottled sardines in Region 9 are one of the region's well-known products, especially in Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte. They are made from the fresh sardines caught in nearby seas and preserved in bottle with oils or tomato sauce. So, ang ipinagmamalaki po ng Zamboanga Peninsula na product is sardines, bottles of sardines, dahil po this region's called Capital Sardines of the Philippines dahil karamihan po ng pabrika ng sardinas ay matatagpuan sa Zamboanga Peninsula. Primary industries, livestock, carabao, cattle, goats and chicken, agriculture, corn, coconut and palay, fishing. Tourist attractions, Sungkilaw Falls, Dapitan River Cruise, Glorious Fantasyland, Libuton Cave, Rizal Landing Place. Major attraction. The major historical landmark of Dapitan City is the Rizal Shrine, a 16-hectare estate in Barangay Talisay that Dr. Jose P. Rizal bought with his lottery winnings. Originally meant as the place of exile, it has become an inspiring symbol of Rizal's ingenuity and legacy. So, pag pumunta po kayo dito sa Rizal Shrine, marami po kayong malalaman at matututunan at marami din po ditong mga gamit na mga sinauna. Dipolog Sunset Boulevard or Foreshore Development and Wellness Center is an esplanade in Dipolog. So, dito po, makikita po natin yung magandang sunset at mahabang walkway na may mga palm trees. Pwede din po dito mag-jogging at tumambay para mag-relax. Dagak Park and Beach Resort in Dipolog, the very popular Dagak Beach, is most known for its beautifully shaped cove and powdery white sand. So, kilala po siya sa magandang cove na letter C. Perfect din po dito ang mag-swimming and mag-island hopping. 3,003 steps in Nabo Peak in Dipolog City is a famous hiking and pilgrimage spot with 3,003 steps leading to the top, offering the scenic view and featuring the Station of the Cross along the way. So, haba pong umakyat kayo dyan, makikita niyo po yung Station of the Cross. Kaya po, tinatawag siyang spiritual journey sa mga visitors na pumupunta po dito. Situbo Falls is located the small barrio of Santo Niño in Barangay Situbo, a towering 2 layers cascade, possibly the province's grandest and highest waterfalls. So, maganda rin po pumunta dito dahil sariwa pong hangin at malinis ang tubig at pwede rin po kayo dito mag-swimming. St. James Parish Church in Dapitan, built in 1871, reflect the city's early Christianization and Spanish architecture. It is historically important as the church where Dr. Jose Rizal attended Mass during its exile in 1892 to 1896. Ang church po na ito is dedicated kay St. James the Greater, kilala bilang Apostol ni Jesus. So makikita po natin dito ang maganda at tradisyonal na arkitektura na nagpapakita ng impluensya ng mga Spanish era. Codiaca Norte Festival is a lively celebration marking the anniversary of Biliran's provincehood every May 11. The festival, which translates to merriment, unites and Biliranans in a joyful display of dance and festivities. So, ang salitang Codiaca po ay ibig sabihin ay kasiyahan o pagdiriwang na ginaganap para ipakita ang kanilang kultura, tradisyon at pagiging masiyahin ng mga tao sa lugar.
Welcome to the Zamboanga del Sur. Zamboanga del Sur, the colors of ethnic Zamboanga. So, why tinawag na the colors of ethnic Zamboanga ang Zamboanga del Sur? So, Zamboanga del Sur is called the colors of ethnic Zamboanga because it has many different ethnic groups like Subanen, Tausug, and Badjao, which is yung tinakol natin kanina. Next is, each group has its own traditions, languages, and culture so that province may colorful and lively. Zamboanga del Sur, founded June 6, 1952, capital Pagadian City, 26 municipalities, 1 component city, 681 barangays, dialects and languages, Cebuano, Chavacano, Filipino, and English. Del Sur land is highly fertile, where rice, corn, coconut, and rubber are consistently produced. Pagadian City is also known as the Little Hong Kong of the South. Primary industries, agriculture, rice, corn, coconut, and rubber, fisheries, and agro-processing, oil extraction, furniture from rattan wood, and bamboo. We have 5 tourist attractions sa Zamboanga del Sur: Unity Park, Mount Timolan, Plaza Luz, Sungkilaw Falls, Lison Valley Waterfalls. Major attractions: Pulacan Waterfalls in Labangan, is a beautiful attraction in Labangan, Zamboanga del Sur Province, the Philippines, offering pristine nature and an ideal place for picnic and adventure. Besides a tourist attraction, the waterfall is also part of irrigation system in Labangan. Kilala ito sa taas na mahigit 100 meters. Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon is located in the municipality of Tabina, Zamboanga del Sur. It is a hidden gem known for its crystal clear blue waters and is often called the Little Palawan of the region. So, tinawag siyang Little Palawan dahil sa, yun nga, crystal blue waters na and meron din siyang mga white sand. Is Dawdaw Island is a white sand island known for its clear waters, coral reefs, and relaxing beach atmosphere, making it a popular spot for swimming and snorkeling. Next is Tuboran Berta Spring is a natural style resort in Mahayag, Zamboanga del Sur, Philippines, known for its refreshing crystal clear cold spring water. And this cave is a craving destination in Pagadian City, Philippines, known for its limestone. So, this cave is kilala sa mga stalactite or stalagmite na may mga kakaibang hugis at ganda. So, what is stalactite? Stalactite is yun po yung mga batong nakabitin sa kisame ng kuweba na nabuo mula sa mga patak ng tubig. And stalagmite is, yun din po yung mga batong tumutubo mula sa sahig ng kuweba mula sa mga patak ng tubig sa stalactite na mula sa itaas. Church, Santo Niño Cathedral Parish is a prominent Roman Catholic church located in Pagadian City, Zamboanga del Sur. It is dedicated to Santo Niño, the Holy Child Jesus, a widely venerated patron in the Philippines. So, in 1547, itinatag ang simbahan bilang isang parokya ng mga Agustino. Noong 1596 naman, ginawa itong katedral ng Diocese ng Zamboanga. And noong 1941 to 1945, nasunog ang simbahan noong ikalawang digmaang pandaigdig. Noong 1956, muling itinayo ang simbahan sa ilalim ng pamumuno ni Obispo Mariano A. Villanueva. And noong 1968, ginawa itong isang pambansang dambana ng Santo Niño. And noong 2019, ipinagdiriwang ang ika-450th anniversary ng pagtatag ng simbahan. Megayon Festival. The Megayon Festival is a week-long celebration that coincides with the Zamboanga del Sur anniversary in September. So, ginaganap po siya tuwing September 17. So, Megayon Festival, ito ay isang pagdiriwang ng pagkakaisa, pagkakapatiran at pagmamahal sa lalawigan na nagpapakita ng unity in diversity o pagkakaisa sa pagkakaiba.
So, Zamboanga Sibugay. Founded on February 22, 2001, capital is Ipil, 16 municipalities, 389 barangays, dialect and languages, Cebuano, Chabacano, Tagalog, English, Tubanen, Tausug, Maguindanaon, Ilocano. Zamboanga Sibugay is known for its natural attraction such as waterfalls and island, also known as the rubber capital of the Philippines or oyster capital of the Philippines. Primary industries: architecture, rice, coconuts, and rubber, mining and quarrying, fishing. Tourist attraction: Buluan Island, Malagandis Falls, KCC Mall de Zamboanga, Pandilosan Island. Major attraction: Sibugay Bay is a large bay of Moro Gulf of the southwestern coast of Mindanao Island in the southern Philippines. Kilala rin po ito sa rich marine life at bilang pangunahing source ng isda at seafoods that dito rin po nanggagaling ang kabuhayan ng mga tao sa lugar. Ipil Rotunda Obelisk is a prominent landmark located at the center of Ipil, the capital of Zamboanga Sibugay. So, sinisimbolize po ng tower na ito ang unity, resilience, and progress of the province. Kabug Mangrove Park and Wetlands, located within the municipality of CI, Kabug Mangrove Park serve as a temporary haven for the world's migratory birds. Visitors can explore its rich biodiversity through kayak rentals and eco-bricks boat tours. Highlight is commitment to environmental conservation. So, ang Kabug Mangrove po ay isang protected area na na may puno po ng mga mangrove na pumaprotekta po sa mga isda at sa mga wildlife. At tumutulong po para sa paglilinis ng tubig. Pilar is a historic 16th century military fortress built by the Spanish, now serving as a cultural and religious landmark with a shrine dedicated to Our Lady of the Pillars. So, ginawa po ito bilang depensa sa mga mananakop or sa pirata. So, ngayon po, isa na po siyang simbahan na dinadayo ng mga tao. Kilala po ito bilang isang napakahalagang pamanang makasaysayan sa Zamboanga Peninsula. Dalisay Falls is located in Barangay Dalisay, bayan ng Mahayaga, breathtaking natural wonders featuring one majestic tier and 4 stunning waterfalls curtains. So maganda rin po magpunta dito para mag-swimming, mag-pictures, and mag-relax. Ituan Church, St. Ignatius of Loyola Parish Church, commonly known as Tituan Church, is one of the oldest Catholic churches in Zamboanga City, established in 1836 and dedicated to the founder of the Jesuits. Kilala din po ito sa solemn at peaceful na atmosphere, kaya marami po ang umaattend po dito ng misa. Sibug-Sibug Festival. The Sibug-Sibug Festival in Zamboanga, Sibugay is an annual celebration held every February to mark the founding anniversary of the province. Separately, the Sibug-Sibug Festival is Albuera, Leyte, is a cultural event honoring the early settlers and their connection to a vital freshwater source. So, ipinapakita po dito ang kultura, kasaysayan, at kabuhayan ng mga tao sa lugar. So, ang ibig sabihin po ng Sibug-Sibog ay tumutukoy sa pagdaloy ng tubig at pag-unlad ng bayan.
So last but not the least, Province of Sulu. Founded March 10, 1917, capital Jolo, has 19 municipalities, 410 barangays, dialects and languages, Parianum and Gimbahanum Tagalog. Sulu, also known for its beautiful beaches, rich by biodiversity and unique cultural, it has a rich history as the seat of the Sultanate of Sulu. July 30, 2025, the province of Sulu has been transferred to Region 9. Primary industries: agriculture, rice, corn and cassava, coconuts and abaca, fishing and livestock, cattle, goats, and chickens. Tourist attractions, we have 4, the Malamawi Island, Bulingan Falls, Kalugusan Beach, and Maubo Beach. Options: Mang Sali Beach. In Parang, Sulu is a calm and beautiful beach with white sand, clear blue water, and coconut trees along the shore. So, makikita nyo naman sa picture, napakaganda niya na meron siyang crystal blue water na talaga namang namamangha ang mga bawat bisitang pumupunta dito. Lake Sake, a heart-shaped lake in Panamao, Sulu, is a stunning natural lake famous for its heart shape, making it a popular spot for photography and Instagram views. Next is the Tinusa Island. In a small, peaceful island with white sand, clear water, and coconut trees, great for relaxing and swimming. So dito, marami din tayong pwedeng activities na pwedeng gawin like snorkeling, swimming, etc. Next is Maimbung, is a historic town in Sulu known as the former capital of the Sultanate of Sulu and a center of Tausug culture and Islamic heritage, featuring sites like the Sultanate's Palace ruins. Next is the Tambuang Falls, is located in Talipao, in the province of Sulu. Tambuang Falls features clear cascading waters and scenic surroundings, making it one of Sulu's top ecotourism spots. So we have Mount Carmel Cathedral, also known as Our Lady of Mount Carmel Cathedral, is a prominent Roman Catholic church located in Jolo, Sulu. It serves as the seat of the Apostolic Vicariate of Jolo and stands as a symbol of faith and resilience for the local Christian community. Despite past tragedies, the cathedral remains a place of worship, peace, and hope for the people of Sulu. So, Mount Carmel Cathedral is one of the most oldest Christian landmarks in Sulu. Festivals: Daraha Baginda Festival, is celebrated every second week of August in Hala, Sulu. Raha Baginda Festival is a 3-day cultural show to commemorate the contribution of Raha Baginda in the history of Sulu. He was the one who led the spread of Islam and the adaptation of the Sulu Sultanate government. So, ang Raha Baginda Festival is isang pagdiriwang sa Tawi-Tawi, Philippines para pag-alalahanin si Raha Baginda na nagdala ng Islam sa lugar. So, ito ay ginagawa tuwing August at may mga parada, sayaw at paligsahan ng sining at musika.